Yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna be trying to show how to solve a Rubik's Cube today. I'm gonna try to do so without the kind of traditional algorithms, so your L and L prime, F prime, stuff like that. Try to make it easier without having to, follow all the L's and F's and D's and whatever maybe we see on a traditional how to solve a Rubik's Cube video. But how I'm gonna do it is I'm going to be using this layered method. So I'm going to start with the top layer, solve it, then go down to the second layer, and then finally this last layer to solve it all. But to get started, you're going to want to get this white cross, and you'll see what I mean by that in a second. So, and you also want the face of these to match up. So see how light this one is right now? The blue goes all the way down. That's what you want for all of these. So we're gonna go find the green one, green white right here, and we're just gonna move it to the green side. And then to get the green from down here to up here, we're just gonna move it up and then over to the side. So now we have something that looks like that. The green's now matched up. The blue's still matched up, and we're good. So now we move on to the red. The red one is right here. This one's a pretty easy one. We're just gonna move it over here. See, it's lined up. And now to get it up here, we just gotta turn it twice. And there you go. Now we got the red one as well. So now we move on to the orange. And the orange and white one, it's right here. So to get it over here, turn it over here. So now the orange is right here, white's right here. Move it up. And there we go. But you see, now that we've done that, we have messed up the green one. But all we need to do to fix that is once we have this in place, just move this one right here, right back up. And now we have the white cross, as you can see. And next is what we're gonna wanna do is get these little corners along here so that these all be orange and these all be white, these all be green, these all be white, and so on. So what we wanna do now is find the corners to start off with. So there's one, there's our white, and right now it's not in the right corner or orientated correctly. So what we're gonna do is get it down to this bottom layer first. I'm gonna keep in mind that we gotta keep this correct up here. So we're gonna move it back up. But now, I think this was the corner that we got. So there's our white corner, it's on the bottom, that's where we want it. And it's the red and green one. So we're gonna wanna move it over so that it's in between the green and red. Once it's in between the green and red, we're gonna wanna do this. So it's under the position that we have it in. We wanna turn it away from the corner that it's in. So if it's in the right corner, you go left with it. If it's in the left corner, you go right with it. And then we're gonna bring the white face down and then bring this right back. And then go right back up. So now we still have the cross. And now this corner piece is in the right position. So green, green, red, red, white, white. And now we just do that for the other corners. So we look for the next one. Here's one right here. Blue and red. It's already in between the blue and red. So we can just, since it's in the left corner, take it to the right side. So put it to the left or right. Bring this down. And we're just putting it in the position there. So now it's lined up and bring it right back up. So now it's in the right position, as you can see. And then we have one more corner. All the white is left except right here. And to find that piece, we go down here. And there it is, it's on the bottom. So when you have a bottom piece like this, you have to do a little bit of extra work. So what you want to do is get it down where it's underneath where it's supposed to be, and just go down with it. So now it's back here, and then turn it once to the side opposite of whatever this is on. So it's now right here, and then we bring it back up, and now the white is on the plane that we want it to be in. And since it's the orange and green piece, we're going to want to put it in between the orange and green centers right here. That's where we want it to be. It's on the left side, move it to the right, and like that. And now, as you can see, we have the whole white top done, and the first layer is correct all the way through. But now we're moving on to this middle layer. So it's another step of things that we gotta get done. So what we want to do is first look for these center pieces right here that don't have the yellow, or whatever the opposite side that you're starting with. Since we're starting with white, we want to look for non-yellow pieces, center pieces. So this red and green. And what we want to do is take whatever the face one is right here, the one that's looking at you, take it to its center, so it's lined up like this, so you get a line. And then you look at whatever the color is on the bottom, it's green on the bottom, and we take it away from the green side. So we do this, and then we take this down, take it back, take this back up, and now we do what we did in the first step. So now we have this on the bottom, and like that. So now that centerpiece that was right here, where I made a red line, is now right here. That's what we're gonna do for all these pieces. So this one's already lined up, we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna have to get that one out since it's not in the right place, and we're gonna have to get this one out since it's not in the right place. So what we're gonna do, since we wanna get these out, we just move it to the left here, down, do the same process as we did in the first time. And then there's the piece that we want. We just go line it up again. So it's lined up, we got the line. Since it's green on the bottom, we go away from the green. So we're here, this is blue, green, go away from the green. This side comes down, bring it back, back up, then we just fix the yellow, or fix the white, I mean. Away, like that, and boom. So now our whole second layer, except this one, is done. So we just gotta find that one. And there it is right here. Orange on the bottom, take it away from the orange, bring this down, back, up, and just like that, we got our orange layer. So now this whole second layer is complete. And we move on to this final yellow layer on top and along the sides here. So you want to do with the yellow is sort of like what you want to do with the yellow side, but it's a little bit different ways of getting it, since you can't just move them kind of freely like you did for the yellow. But what you want to do here first is, since there's a series of steps that we want to do, but since we have this single yellow dot, we want to get it to a yellow R, is what they say. So you turn the face that's looking at you forward, or clockwise rather, and then like that, bring that side up, so it should look like this, around, this side's back down, bring this back so the line lines back up, and just put it right back down. And now we have this yellow R, or whatever you want to call it. And then when you have that R, you do that same thing, get a better angle over here, so like that, down, back around, and down again. And then you'll get this line. So once you get this line, make it horizontal, not vertical. You want it horizontal. Then do what you just did again. Up, 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 round, back down, back, and down. So now you have this yellow cross. And once you have that yellow cross, you're now worried about getting these lined up. So we want orange to orange, blue to blue, red to red, and green to green, which isn't the case as we have it right now. So what we want to do to get that is we rotate it around until we find a series of one that are next to each other. And once we have two that are next to each other, we go to the ones that don't have it next to each other, and then we put the one on the left side. So this one's on the left, face that one towards you, go up, around twice, this one goes back down, back around once, this one comes back up, down, and then turn this top one more time after you do that. And now they're all lined up. So now that they're all lined up, we can worry about these corner pieces here. So the first thing we want to do with these corner pieces is get them in the right spot and then worry about the orientation. So right now, this one's in the correct spot, but this one is not, this one is not, and this one is not. So you want to take one that's in the correct spot, put it to the right of you, have that facing towards you, and then you're going to bring this side up, bring it over, bring this side up, bring it back, bring it down, and bring this back down, and then turn it once. So now we look at our corners. This one's in the correct spot, this one's in the correct spot, this one's the correct spot and orientation, and correct spot and orientation. And then once you have this, there can be several different, like they're not all going to be necessarily in the right orientation. I'm one step away right now from this one, because I know that if you get it in a way where the two yellows are facing outward and this side is complete, that means you're one step away. But there could be a situation where you have three of them that are in the correct orientation, and you just have to keep doing the step that I'm about to do over and over until you get there. But so what you're going to do is go up, across, back down, up, like that, and then that side, back down, up, back, and down, and you get that, the finished product. The camera shots probably weren't real great. I hope that you got something out of this today. But if you liked the video, if it helped you, hit that subscribe button or whatever you want to do, like it. But that's a finished Rubik's Cube.